Alright, first and foremost, I'm going to say all honor and praises be unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GreatMillStone and Shalom, to all the sincere Akim out there teaching out there in the highways and byways and truth and sincerity. It's the brother Shakal from the GMS London camp, and a quick point I want to speak on is not getting too comfortable in this truth, man. Now, the actual main point I want to speak about is that, hey man, in truth, you know, in terms of having money in this truth, it's about being content. Now, I'm not saying you don't have people in this truth who have a good portion of that. I'm not saying in this truth you can't have a business. But the point I want to speak on is understanding that this isn't your rest. You know, is basically to always have it in your mind that this kingdom isn't my rest. And also understanding the point is that even if in this faith you experience time periods of being broke, amen, it's all about what? Praying for what? Your daily bread. So the first scripture I want to get is the book of Micah chapter 2 and 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sure destruction." So when it says arise ye, you know, and depart, then that means what? Spiritually, man. Always have it in your mind, even if you have a good job or you don't, right? You always got to have it in your mind that this kingdom is going down, man. And this isn't our rest for the kingdom of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. So this isn't our rest, man. And it's always good to always have it in your mind, like scorched in your mind, that this kingdom is going down. Because it says why? Because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. That's right, baby. Because if you're joined unto this kingdom, you trust and put your trust in this kingdom, you gonna be destroyed along with it too, man. Because you got trust and faith in this place. You know, because in truth, it's all about being content. You know, it's all about being content. Having what you need, you know. Anything else is extra. And if anything extra comes, hey, that's a blessing as well. But it's also understanding that in your mind that these riches here are uncertain, because the global economic system will eventually fall down and crash. So why put your trust in it, man? You're supposed to put your trust in His word, you know. But basically, the point I really want to speak on, you know, which I'm sure the brothers understand, is just about being content. Sometimes in this truth, you'll be broke, sometimes not. But it's always understanding that, hey, man, it's all about having your daily bread, and it's all about maintaining in your mind that this kingdom is going down, man. This is Proverbs chapter 30 and 9. No, sorry, I'm in Psalms right now. Proverbs chapter 30 and 9. And it says, and 8, remove far from me the vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is Yahweh? Or lest I be poor and still and take the name of my God in vain. That's right. So what's being said here is that, Lord, don't make me too rich, but don't make me completely poor to the point I'm in the street, man. Give me food that's convenient. Now, some brothers in the faith might earn a great amount, might have a company, might have a business, but those who have that great amount, I guarantee you in the spirit, those men give good alms, man, or to take care of a good portion of people, man, in their camp, So that's your point there. Is to have food, convenient, meaning enough, because it says, lest I be full and deny thee. A good problem with our people is that they get comfortable, man. Prime example is when that scripture says, Jeshua and wax fat and kick. Jake had the gold and silver, all chilling and shit. But then Jake had them getting puffed up and proud. And then forgetting to honor the Lord Yahweh Shai for all that they've got, But it says, unless I be poor and still, which in truth, man, in this faith, man, see, there will be times where you're absolutely fucking broke, man, but the Lord's still gonna find a way for you to actually eat. He gonna find a way for people in your camp to, help you out, man. Paul spoke about what times in his faith of understanding how to be abound and how to be abased, man. This is Philippians 4:12, and it says, no, it's not that. Yeah, well, it is. No, it is. And it says, I know both how to be abased. So what does that mean? Times when it's truth where you're absolutely fucking broke. And I know, how to abound. You might get a good job, which so-called good job, which pays a lot. Or you might have an investment that earns a lot, something, But it says, everywhere and in all things, I'm instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and suffer need. But it says, I can do all things through Yahweh HaMashiach, which strengthened me. So the point there is that Paul was saying that, hey man, in the truth, there's times you might, abound. Sometimes you might be abased, man. To the point as to why I brought that scripture out is to prove to you in the scriptures that, hey, see, our forefathers and prophets of the Lord, back then, they experienced this exact same thing as us now. Sometimes in this phase, you might have literally no money in the account. Sometimes you might have a lot. But what is also going back to the point of what I'm trying to establish, the point that this isn't, this kingdom that us lot are in right now, it's not our rest, man. And the scripture I'm gonna bring on that point is Hebrews, I believe. This is Hebrews. It's Hebrews. What does it say? I'm sure it's in Hebrews. Hebrews chapter 4:9, and it says, "There remaineth therefore a rest to the people, of God." That rest is talking about is the kingdom of heaven, man. Where us lot will have all our wants and needs, man. But this kingdom, part of the tribulation sometimes is to actually be broke. As it says in First Corinthians 10:13, it says they have no temptation, and if you go into the word temptation, it actually means a trial or test of a person's faith or integrity. They have no temptation taking you, but such is as common unto man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Now, in terms of what I'm talking about, sometimes you might be extremely broke. But the Lord will also have a brother that month earn a lot, who will be able to take care of you, man. Now, if you go into the word temptation again, it means a trial of someone's faith. Now, you might go through the period of time for about a month. You ain't got no job or anything at all, right? See, but the only job that's there constantly interferes with camp. Meaning, when you finish work on that day, that's when the camp's done. It will take faith to turn down that job which will interfere with camp, but still trust in the Lord that I know He's going to eventually take care of me and give me a job which isn't going to interfere with His camp. So that's an example of Him finding a way for you to escape after enduring that trial of faith. Because really, it ain't about getting too comfortable in His kingdom. Because that's be one of the main problems in the scriptures with Jake. Jake get comfortable and start talking shit, man. And say, I don't need to pray to the Lord no more. Oh yeah, all right, I'll pray to the Lord. Or I'll just, Jake just doesn't give glory into the Lord, man. But with that, I'm gonna end with this. Matthew 6:11. Give us this day our daily bread. Now, the scripture says in Psalms or Proverbs, I believe, it says, as I've been old and I've been young, but I haven't seen a seed of the righteous beg for bread, man. It's all about having our daily bread and not getting too comfortable, man. Because why? This isn't our rest. Our rest is in the kingdom of heaven. So if you find yourself getting too comfortable, and what I mean by too comfortable is that you go through a time period where you have some hope for this kingdom, because if you have hope for this kingdom, then you're going fucking off. So if you hope in this society, if you trust in these riches, then you're going off, man. So when I say comfortable, like your everything's going great, and then on top of that, you're like, well, so maybe this kingdom ain't so bad. If you're in that spirit, pray to the Lord and fast, man, because you're going off, man. But the point is to understand that this is our rest, and the rest coming to us is the kingdom, of heaven, man. And also understanding that there's times in the faith where you might abound, or you might be abased, But you're doing it all. It's about what? Our daily bread. So with that, I'm going to say, all honor and praise be to Abba Shimon Shai. Double honors plus GMS. Shalom.